Good evening, everybody. Literally just a small 2-hour stream, possibly 2.5, as promised, to allow for the drops, which finish on the 6th of April, which is tomorrow. So if you've still got a little bit to go, you're quite happy to lurk. I'd prefer if you would chat. It helps. Let me see what else is there. Let's help here. Hope everybody's had a lovely Easter Sunday. This is a big stripped wood, 67,570. This could take a while. Are you able to do the nails? I'll tell you what I've got. I've got some Amarian ingots that you'll be able to do. They need hammered out into the green ingots. I'm going to go and get the ingots because I can put them on the other bench. You'll be able to hammer them out, won't you? I've got 13 of them. which one will I put them on? What do I need to make them? Oh no, I've got to have metalworking flux. Okay, let's see if I can buy some. How many do I want? Don't want to get too many. Let's get 30. Okay. Right. Tier 3s are on the bench to the left. Lining up my jobs. Of course, this is a big one, this one. This isn't my usual streaming time, so a lot of the peeps that are normally in my stream won't be on, especially with it being Easter Sunday as well, I suppose. Very quiet. I just thought we're going to have tea forward for this Elinvar ore concentrate. So what level are you, Bernard, for the smithing? I'll see you hiding, Mr. Mongoose. Thank you. Yeah, no problems, mate. Thank you, though, for the number. And to you too. You get any Easter eggs, Mr. Mongoose? I didn't. But it's because I'm on a keto diet and we can't eat them. I just have to sit and stare at it, which is purgatory. Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate the support. It's not my usual streaming time. I just thought I would do an extra couple of hours today. Give people a chance to get their drops, their Twitch drops for Bitcraft Online. I could be here until next Easter at this rate. This is a big ingot run. I think this might be for it's either Pyros or it is for Ribo for his upgrading. It's going to do some upgrades on tools. I think I need to upgrade my hammer. True. Yeah, it means I would be able to work the T5 ores, which would help out. I generally help out for the experience on the benches. Tomorrow I'm going to go fishing for oil again for tier 3 and tier 5 fish. And then I'll help with some of the stuff that's needed for the re-rolls for the tools. There isn't a longevity thing on these tools in this game. I don't know if there ever will be. They're sort of short-lived, depending on how quickly you level up. Because, well, one of the limitations is that you can only go as high as the benches in the city that you're in, the settlement. We are working towards tier 6, which means that we will end up with a tier 6 bench, and we'll be able to do tier 6 ores and things, smelt tier 6 concentrates into ingots, tier 6 woods, that sort of thing. But if you've got a tier 5, if I had tier 5 hammer, I could also work the tier 6 jobs. They're not available to me at the moment because my hammer is a tier 3. So tier 3 and tier 4 is all I can do. And if I want to progress, bearing in mind I'm 43, level 43 for smithing, it forces you to upgrade, yeah. You've got to move around, yeah. We've got a couple of settlements that have reached tier 7. It's Freeport in the south and Jerusalem, which is north of Freeport on the other sort of side of the coast of that land mass, that we can go to and use their benches and stuff. But it's nice if you've got them at home, because every time you use a bench you put money into the totem, because you're using and bringing in sort of ingredients and stuff. It's quite an involved little game. I really like it. Really like it. Very addictive. But yeah, it forces you to be mobile. I mean, earlier on today, myself and Berneth went to the tundra in a totally different region. If I show you, this is region 12 where we are. And let's just turn those claims off because it gets a bit fussy. So that's 12. This is 13, which is the central area. And this is 14. And you can see where we were. We teleported there and we ran and boated and then ran around this area. Oh, it's a big map. At the moment we've got 9 regions, which is what we originally had in the last early access one. But to the left on a diagonal and just above it, this one has another 3 regions. There's one there. There's one there. There's one on a diagonal, one there. So in total there will be 25, but some of them are seasonal. They're so, you know, if we have seasonal events, it might be held on one of those. And again, you've got to travel. The beauty is that you can travel at a nominal cost to any of the starter towns or ancient villages, and it only costs you a few of these. Let me see, I'll click on that. I can't teleport because I'm already at home, but it costs you a small amount as long as you don't have a absolutely crazy amount of stuff. You can walk, they are big, they're also quite dangerous. You can boat. I mean, all these blue areas around here are all areas where I've been in my boat. All the way around here and up there. And then I ran inland because I had to go to a temple. But then from over here where Prawn Hub is, I've done a lot around this area. fishing and stuff, and then all the way around all the edges of this land here, just to see what's what and where people are based. Pick up some teleports, and then you end up with a map like that. It's still early access. It's early access to this is what they're going to call a legacy server now. It won't be wiped, but when they release 1.0, which will be the release of the game, that will be new servers, and you have to start a brand new character. So I can have a second character if I wanted to pay for it. It's really interesting. There's a lot to it. They've got dungeons that are now becoming more specific. So they've just put into the world a dungeon for carpentry, masonry and woodworking. And you can run in there. You need a group. You all need to know which part of the thing you're going to be doing. So masoners are repairing bridges so that you can run back and forwards with lumps of special route. And there's other people that are repairing the woodwork and cutting up the special wood that you can take, and you pop it into a box and you're rewarded with a special I'm not sure if it's a special wood or there's something about it anyway. Yeah, it does require co-op. And even this, I mean, some of these are so big, like this one. This is nearly half a million, you know. And they get bigger and bigger. But yeah, you can co-op. So if I put this on here, no, I didn't. This is somebody else's. I'm helping somebody else because you can set it. I can't show you that one. Hello, Ralbowen. Welcome in. I think the group thing, it makes it go a bit quicker. But anybody who helps you also gets experience from it. They don't take your experience, but they gain experience for being part of the group, the co-op, working on it. So we tend to run around and just see what's on the benches and level up what we want to work on. And I'm a 43 for smithing. Yeah, it does. It really is. There's a lot to it. I really like it. I love the fishing. The fishing is my forte. Which is why I'm running the regional events for the region to go fishing for. There's 2 different types of fishing. You can go out and catch bait fish of different tier levels. Come back, create the bait, and then you go out and you can obviously fish the pools for those fish. Bring them back, chop them up, and you get fish oil, which is a rare. When you make the fish bait, you get it's like a special crushed shells, and that's another rarity that's needed by scholars and for upgrading the settlements to the different tiers. So everything in the game is used by somebody. But then there's also what I do on a Wednesday, which is there are chum spots. And basically you make this, you collect your fish, you collect your meat of the same tier, and then you can create chum. And 1 chum will activate a spot for 15 minutes. But any number of people can fish it. Well, kind of. I don't think there's sharks, but we've got some really weird fish. Let me see, what have we got? No, I'll not. I'll just... so these are bait fish, different levels, tier 2, tier 3. That's the bait fish I can catch with the bait I make from these. School of Muddy Oratus, or Oratus. School of Greenhorn Dolos. Those are Azure Minis, which make the tier 4 bait. And you can catch your Azure Sphiras. And then as you go up with your chum, your first is your School of Briny Linus. And what else is there? Your School of Muddy Encore, your School of Greenhorn Gorbus. Then there's your School of Azure Centros. You've got your Rocky Minis, which are tier 5, and your School of Rocky Doimac, which is your fish. From those fish with meat, you can make tier 5 chum, and then you can catch Fisher School of Rocky Olonos. Sorry. Once you put your chum in, it becomes the School of Frenzied Rocky Olos, and that gives you 15 minutes with the tier 5 rod, and you can catch them. Anybody, any number. I mean, I've had some big parties the last couple of events that I've done, and everybody's got a lot of fish. And I've just recently identified the vibrant nanos. I found out where to get those, so now I can make the bait to catch the fish, which I can't actually do yet. I don't believe. Oh, I can catch these fish, but I haven't made the chum because I don't have the tier 6 meat. But then we can, that's only a matter of time before, and we'll be able to fish the tier 6 spots. So that's what we do on a Wednesday anyway. That's the event that I run, so anybody can come and they can cast their rod in. I do, last week I did tier 3 to tier 5, but I think this Wednesday coming I'm going to go from the tier 1 again and allow some of the starters to come in and join in. We had people who were fishing tier 1 and tier 2 last week, and I gave them some chum to do that. But I'd rather they were all included in the group for fishing, because the chat's quite funny, you know. But yeah, it's definitely a game where you can create your own events. And when they bring in the fishing dungeons, which I've got no idea when that's going to happen, but I'm really excited for it. That is just crying out for another event on a weekly basis, where we just go in a big group and everybody gets on with doing the bit that they want to do. I think it'll be fun. Look at this, I'm nowhere near finishing this. This is going to go on forever. It's fun, and the community's lovely. Yeah, it is. You could have this on a second monitor, and be playing Star Citizen and setting your character off doing something like this, and just checking in on them when, you know, to make sure your stamina's back up so that you can continue. You could be playing 2 games, or you could become really involved like I have with the... What? Had this on the side and played Star Citizen? Nope. But I really, really like this game. It's really addictive, really addictive. And for me, much as I love Star Citizen, and I love all of you guys, I mean, you know that, I've been around for many years now. It's just becoming too difficult to play You know, for me personally, it is. Even the mining, which I love, I'm not liking what they've done because it's just too complicated for it now. All this moving stuff off your ship with a flipping laser, and yeah, it is. But the quality of life is lacking in some areas, I think, of the game that they're bringing in. It's too complicated for people. Yeah, I would like to see them sort of taking out some of the... even having a choice of whether you want to just have stuff automatically put onto your hanger or, you know... Okie dokie, Sir Albone, no problem. Are you still waiting for drops, Sir Albone? What, pay to be able to take stuff off in one great big lump? I'm not paying to do that. Blame me. I mean, they've made some flipping money out of the people that have stuck in that. Oh, awesome. Well, I appreciate the support, Ralbone. You should give it a try. You might enjoy it. It's very addictive. Or is it definitely not your type of game? Hiya, Firefox. How's your head? Oh, good. I'm pleased about that. She had a nasty migraine yesterday, Mr. Mongoose. I had to tell her off. Hey, Minnie. Welcome in. Hope you have all had a happy Easter Sunday. It's a very impromptu stream for me. Good. That's awesome. Can't go wrong if you've been drinking lots of water with electrolytes. It definitely does help. I'm pretty sure a lot of headaches start off with dehydration. Got ourselves a hiya, Eagles Grace. Have you finished your stream? Oh, can't have chocolates. Oh, my giddy aunt, it won't let me send an SO. Peeps Eagles Grace is a new Bitcraft partner like me. And he streams on Twitch. So if you want to follow anybody else, please give him a follow. I spent quite a happy time there earlier on today, just having a chat with everyone. Well, that's true, Firefox. You go in and get some cheapies, can't you? Everybody else paid. I was absolutely shocked at the price of Easter eggs. Hey, my iPad hates me. It just writes what it wants to write, honestly. Some of the rubbish I've been putting into people's chats is it's quite embarrassing. Wrote a load of gobbledygook in Eagle's Grace's chat. He's still online, my goodness me. Putting in the hours there, Eagle. It is the iPad, I swear, Mr. Mongoose, honestly. Exactly, Minnie. That's my iPad. It might just be a Brit thing, do you reckon? Honestly, it wrote something in Eagle's chat that just didn't make sense. And again in Tony the Bard's. Call an exorcist. Visions of my iPad swirling around sort of above my hand, and then suddenly there's that weird, horrible face from the exorcist. Oh, is that right? They haven't been made by a Brit then, have they? Thank you very much for the follow, Eagles, by the way. I did see that you'd followed. Thank you very much. I think there was yourself and I'm trying to say, Samurai Arilla Inaka. That was lovely. That got me over my 210 followers goal, which is awesome. I never ever thought I would get to that point, to be honest. Yeah, the power of Malika compels you. I've certainly got some lovely supporters. A lot of them have been long-time friends from various games, which is awesome. And there's always room for plenty more. If I can convince a few to come into this game and give me a hand with these Elenvar ingots, that'd be even better. Are there? What are they? 2 free games on Steam right now, 100% off. Definitely, there's always room. Just pull up a beanbag and join in. Well, House Flipper is one that I've already got, because I do like to have a sneaky game of House Flipper. But Depths of Horror Mushroom Day, I've never heard of that. I like House Flipper. I'd get a lot of satisfaction out of clearing all the rubbish and everything and hitting the bin first time and decorating and making it look nice. Yeah, love it. It's right up my street. I didn't know you were a secret house flipper, Mr. Mongoose. Dropping all the secrets today. Yeah. Okay. It is. What was the other game that I downloaded that I really enjoyed? Oh, the one where you pressure wash everything. I loved that. That was great. Because you can play it for hours and you don't get wet. But this game, I have definitely put some hours in this game so far. Yeah, that's the one. What an excellent idea for a game. I love it. But I like this game. There's a lot of complexity to it. There's a lot of thought gone into it, and the devs are really keen on making sure that they listen to the people who are playing. Oh, I don't know whether I'd want to do that, Mr. Mongoose. Clean up crime scenes. No, not even for fun. It's a bit gory. Ooh, gives me the shivers. No, I like this. This is quite a cosy little game. It's what you make of it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely not my cup of tea. Oh, just thinking about it. Are they cleaning up and making it look pretty again? Or taking the hose in, I had to hydrate there, my throat's dry. Or taking the hose in and just flushing the whole place out. Is it? Really? There's not much difference then between that and the power wash, the pressure wash simulator. It's a bit of a lazy game if they've used the same mechanics basically. Whoa, level 44, nice. Don't see the level ups as much when you get to 40s and above. I think with this game it's all about the grind so that you can do other things. It's lovely. You can take the time to go and make a cuppa and not worry about crashing or as I do a lot. It's nice that House Flipper's free though. What's the Depths of Horror Mushroom Day then? What's that about, Minnie? Oh, thank you. I will hydrate. Thank you very much. I'm on a hydrate mission. I want everybody hydrating on a regular basis. Drinking at least 2 litres a day to protect your kidneys. Yum. Cup of tea. Oh, I've stopped. Can't be stopping. So besides your professions that you can level up, this is your equipment, and you can, at the moment we've got 2 equips. Is that my roofer? That's the one I should be on. You wear cloth for doing your crafting your crafting professions, and then you have leather for gathering, and it's also good for sailing. And you can equip those 2 as presets, and I think that there will be an opportunity shortly to get a 3rd, which means you can put your armour on if you've got any. But then you've got your professions, and there's 12 of those. So I'm trying to sort of, my scholars at 36, which is pretty, me hunting is at 19. As people know, I hate having to kill things because I haven't got the dexterity, and my leatherworking is low because of that. But with leatherworking, I can occasionally jump on the leatherworking benches and get experience from that. I think my highest is my fishing, which is 64. And most are around the 40, 36, 50, 60 for my carpentry. And then you have skills. And these you work through, if I can show you here, these are the NPCs. You'll see them down the side here in a line if I run around. Okie dokies, Firefox, thank you for the support, love. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's Rumba, there's Svim, who is the person for the sailing. Heimlich is cooking. Thank you. There's Bricko, who's construction. Just keep that hydration up, young lady. And then you've got Alessi, who is sort of your pets and your mounts. And then finally Rampart, who is your slayer. And I've got to 24 just by being attacked and managing to eventually kill the horrible jackals and things that jump on you while you're working on something. Okie dokie's good. Always do what Mama says. Oh, I've definitely got a posture check on, don't worry, Minnie. I've got me special back support cushion for me back. You enjoy your lurk, Fire. You slouching, you're going to end up with a back like me eventually, I'm telling you. It's not me who needs to posture check, I'm a bit late. Yeah, it's not fun. You tell him, Firefox. Yeah, no, I can't slouch. Definitely can't slouch, Minnie. I've got a sacroiliac issue going on. And no, that's not swearing. I love those emotes. I'll have to have a look and see if I can get some new ones. Is that a rabbit's butt up in the air? Let me see, where's mine? I've got one where, why can I not see that? There's one where my penguin is stuck in a snowdrift with its butt up in the air, but I can't see it. I'll have to double check my emotes. It might have been allocated for something else. That's the one. It's not the animated one though, is it? Yep, that's definitely the one. I've got the animated one of that though. I wonder why it's not allocated. I'll have to check. I love the eyes on that one. I think he's so cute. For somebody who's supposed to be lurking, Firefox. She's going to starve to death. You don't have to, not if you're enjoying yourself. But I would say food's pretty important. Thank you very much for the quack. Bernard 73, everybody is my other half. And Minnie and Firefox are two of my Star Citizen friends from a long time, Mr. Mongoose too. And Eagle's Grace is a new Bitcraft online partner, the same as me. He's very shy, so he might not answer you. I forgot that alert was still on. I'm going to have to take that off. Hello to you too. And just see him grinning his head off in the next room. Are they playing for yous? Oh, not the Titanic flute. I get that every time I go sailing. At least me sailing isn't quite as bad as me flying in Star Citizen. I know that much. You don't hear it, right? So there's something not right at the back end again. Okie dokies, that's good to know. Oh no, I don't want that. That's not right. Oh dear. I'll have to look. I'll have to take a look at that when I've got a bit of time. That's pretty annoying because it's quite funny when that pops up, especially the Titanic flute. Sound alerts. Let's have a little look. See. go. Okie dokies. I think I might have sorted it, I don't know though. Too many windows open. I'm starting to look like Cobra's computer. Oh, here we go again. Almost there, almost what? For this? Oh my god. It's, no, I'm not almost there, not yet. I've still got a good 50,000 or so to do. Plus. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely more than halfway. I mean, I haven't done all of this. There's been others that have been working on it. Yeah, if I get bored, I'll go and do something else. Actually, on this particular thing here, everybody who helps on it gains experience while they're working on it. But these here are to help Ribo, who's the settlement emperor or leader. He gathers up enough of the leather and ropes and planks and metal bars and stuff, and then he does a stream where he will roll 25 items all the same, and he's worked out the percentages of what he might get in the way of uncommon or rare. Now when he upgrades them to the next tier, he takes the rares. The uncommons are put into a box for anybody who wants to upgrade but wasn't particularly bothered about getting a rare or anything. And then he makes 25 more, and those rares have a chance of becoming... Sorry, the uncommons have a chance to become rare. Then when he levels up again, they've got a chance to become... I think it's epic. And then I think the final one, and there's a lot of levels in between, they become mythic. And that's why we're called the Mythic Makers, because Ribo in EA1 used to make a lot, if not most, of the mythic weapons and stuff that were sold in the whole of the region. I know for sure I bought one. We have a marketplace. Where is it? No, not that one. It's over here. I think it's a little bit broken at the moment, this market, from the last update. They're working on it, the devs. But it brings up all the ports that have a marketplace, and you can look for a specific thing that you're hunting for, and it'll show you the different places that it's actually held in. So my fishing rod I bought from Freeport. I bought a tier 5 rare fishing rod, but I put in a request for an epic tier 6 if Rybo can do it for me. So yeah, we do end up being paid back in a way with some really nice favourite tools for the careers that we're following. Yeah, it definitely helps overall. Yeah. Yeah. These here, I think, are tier 5 housing, which is really nice. Look. That's the marketplace. We have a town market. I've not looked on ours to see what's being sold, actually. I should. Not enough stamina. I've really got to go and upgrade my heart. You have a quest in the early days to go to a temple, and you gain a heart, and this, as you can see, is tier 2. I've been and charged it up at a second temple, but now I've been told that it overheats, so now I have to purchase the whereabouts of the tier 3 temple and what I need to get in order to upgrade this to a tier 3. And one of the things that I have to do is make some sort of cooling item. I can't remember what it's called now. I should look it up, really, shouldn't I? Let's have a look in the quest logs. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of a little bit. I knew there was something. Cooling off. It says, after being empowered a second time, your heart is overheating. Craft the materials required to better manage the heat. So that's what it'll look like after it's been done. So I've got to improve the heart. Speak to Rumba, buy the temple location from Rumba, charge the heart at the 3rd temple, and then speak to the wisp outside. Yeah, so it's a cool... Hang on, am I in the wrong thing? No. I don't understand why that's saying tier 4 when I've got a tier 2 heart. Hang on, let's have a look. The Wizard of Oz. That's a very typical... what's this? Oh, what's cooking? I've done those. Okie dokies, Mr. Mongoose. No problem. I probably will be stopping the stream within the next 14 minutes, probably by about 10:30 my time. We've had a long day today. I think the Wizard of Oz is a very typical Easter weekend movie. Whoops, what did I do there? Oh, this is so annoying. This little lion's so cute. Hello, hi Pia, how are you? You've been mod for a long time. Made you a mod ages ago, hi Pia. You don't have to be if you don't want to, though. I just thought you would like to be along with Professor at the time. Yeah, just winding me up, trolling me. Awesome. I've got very well behaved viewers anyway, so it's quite an easy mod job. I'm okay. I've got a dodgy back, but who doesn't when you get to retirement age? No, I've done something. I think it's a sacroiliac issue, but probably age induced more than anything else. Other than that, I'm good. I'm very good. And how are you? Because you weren't very well last time you were here, were you? Yeah, just the odd bit that's a little bit knackered. Tis what it is. I am loving it, MT. Absolutely loving it. It is so addictive. Also, I was extremely lucky to be chosen as a Bitcraft Online partner, which I'm over the moon about. From the 1st of April. I honestly thought at first that they were trolling me and it was an April Fool's email. Oh, good IP, that's awesome. Oh, you should, MT, honestly. I love it. I mean, it's designed for you to grind and to be able to have a life as well as the game. But there's so much to it. There really is so much to it. And so much more hopefully coming as well. The devs are brilliant. Yeah, it's got a really good grind. It reminds me a lot in some ways of Worm Online. I don't know if you've ever played Worm Online. That's a grindy game, but the satisfaction you get when you make something is awesome. And when you're working on towards the settlements being upgraded to higher and higher levels, the work becomes more and more. Yeah, I've still got an account in Worm. I haven't played in a long time though. And I've got a friend who's keeping my me boat, because I've got a really lovely boat that I won at an Impalong. Super fast. But it does remind me a little bit of that. But then there's so much more to it. It's totally different. They've literally just implemented a very early stage of dungeon for crafters. So this particular dungeon that they've just put into the game for everybody to sort of try and see what they think about it is for stonemasons, for carpenters, and for woodworkers. And it's totally unique. I love it. I've not been into it yet. I'm going to though. Star Citizen. I absolutely love everybody that I have met in Star Citizen, but I am finding it very, very difficult to play. It's become too difficult. There's too much that you've got to do, buttons to press and things to move, and it's not necessary for it to be realistic. Do you know what I mean? I don't need a second life. I just want to be able to play a game with friends and have a lot of fun. Yeah, I know, with the crafting, but the mining is also much more difficult. I mean, I will get in and I will have a poodle about and see how I feel about it, but it's so complicated. Yeah, well, the crafting I haven't even looked at yet. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. I mean, I know there was the basics on the salvage ships where you could make yourself a, what you call it, for moving your boxes around and stuff. But yeah, it's going to become important because they're going to be bringing in the housing, aren't they? And they're going to need the salvage and the rocks and stuff for crafting the homes. But I don't know. It's just the more complicated it's become, the less fun it is for me. I don't enjoy not knowing what I need to be doing. You know, I want to be able to look it up and for it to be fairly simple and straightforward. Maybe a lot of steps to it, but you know, I don't know. I just think they're really pushing the boundaries for realism, which is, I suppose, in one way it's not a bad thing, but like I say, I don't want a second life. I just want to be able to play a game. And it might be, if a lot of people get really sick of it, that they will reverse. But then Mr. Bongoose was saying earlier on, well, maybe they'll charge for the ability to be able to offload your cargo all in one lump. I ain't paying for that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. If you want to take your life into your own hands, I appear, of course. And I haven't totally given up on the game, don't get me wrong. And I definitely wouldn't give up on the Cobra Force and Cobra and everybody. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just taking a break. Let's put it that way. I'm taking a break and I'm enjoying this game. I've got hundreds of hours in this game already. That's how addictive it is. But yes, we'll have to organise that. I will give it a go. When you've got others who are saying it's complicated and, you know, then I'm glad it's not just me. I think they're just... I can see Chris Roberts' vision, but it's a little bit too complicated. Yeah, I've got one of those actually. And you weren't attacked. I don't know, for some reason Pyro scares me. I loved visiting Levski. I went with Eric Balder in the Apollo medevac, and we went to Levski, and he tootled off to have his meal with he to make his meal with for his family. Left me there. And I was like, oh my goodness me, have I got to fly back from here? I know. What? Just left me there in Levski. It was lovely though. It was really nice going into the old the Grand Bazaar and seeing all the old bits and bobs that they've put back in. Yeah, it was lovely. I really enjoyed that. And the statue, I actually teared up when I saw the statue. Yeah. If I was coming back to do the mining, I'm afraid I would have to mute them. if they were going to be that loud, because you need to be able to work with the other people on the ship, don't you? Especially on the big ships. When it takes 3 of you to laser something. Yeah, we need to put a stop to that if that's what's happening. I think Professor's amazing. She's done an amazing job holding the mining going. Oh, look, ban the kids. Why? Can't do that. No, they're just, oh, another level up, nice. I wouldn't ban them. I think they just need to know what the mining etiquette is, you know. It's not being enforced. I know Billy, Two Names, doesn't like being in the mining event when it's noisy, because he struggles anyway. And then, you know, if you've got people shouting and bawling over the top of everybody and he can't hear what's being said, and then you end up with the ship being blown up, and he doesn't enjoy that, and neither do we. A senior mining event. I love it. For the golden oldies. Yeah, I think we'll definitely set something up, IP here, because it would have to be a really small group. I wouldn't do it for a mining event. Now, why is that in my chat? That should not be there. It was taken out. Ooh, there's a few things that aren't quite right tonight. Yeah, well, it is definitely going. Let me have a look. Yeah, I thought I had. It's just very weird tonight. Normally, I can see the owned 3D on my OBS, but I can't see it for some reason. It's not there. You'd be glad to know that I've just nearly coughed a lung up, and I managed to hit me mute before I did so. Yeah, their own 3D. The only thing is, I don't like how they're promoting themselves in. It's like really all the time now. Very much so. It's right in your face, yeah, and I don't like that. So I went in and I stopped most of the ones that keep repeating. Because Stream Elements, I think, is a little bit more sedate with how it fits into the chat. But yeah, that shouldn't even be popping up. I suppose it's like any business. If you got the opportunity to sell yourself, yeah. But Stream Elements is the complete opposite. I mean, and they've got people swapping across to them because of they're not. Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. They're getting more people by not being as aggressive as Own 3D. I mean, there's elements of Own 3D that I really like, you know, especially from when I first started streaming. I didn't have a clue how to set up different scenes and things, and I was able to go to Own 3D and it set it up for me. Is it now? That needs to be changed as well then, doesn't it? Let me have a look here. What have we got? Oh, that's because there's visuals and sound alerts that I use from there. Okay, I need to spend some time and look into that. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, the chat bot shouldn't be in the chat, even though I'm using the. Although maybe it has to be for the emotes. I don't know. I'll find some way of muting it. But I mean, that whole message was deleted several days ago after I had it popping up left, right and centre. And I just thought, no, I can't be doing with that. I don't like it. Yeah, I'll have to look and I'll look into it and just see if taking that chatbot out actually affects the rest. Nice. Nice. Yes, I might. I'll take a look tomorrow because I really want to get that sorted. There's a few little niggly things that are bothering me. Like the sound emotes aren't playing the music as they should. So I'm going to have a look at those as well. The thing is, though, as well, they're now requiring you to reactivate your, sort of rejoin your Twitch stream with them every month. And that is such a pain. I don't know why they've done that. So maybe the thing's timed out and I need to reactivate it. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me. Never mind, I will sort it. I'll get it sorted by hook or by crook. I'll just set CJ on it at the end of the day if it's... I don't know, I quite like the variety that they had, and I like the back end layout, you know, for setting them up. I found that a lot easier than Stream Elements because Stream Elements has changed. But if push comes to shove, I'll just take Own 3D out altogether. Yeah, it's a lot easier to follow what you need to be doing. For me, I need a idiot's guide. Twitch can be a little bit I don't know, they don't seem to be too hot on leading you through setting things up as they used to be. Well, I mean, I want the stream to be professional, you know, and then you get something like that suddenly pops up in your chat, and you thought you'd deleted it and got rid of it, and oh, I haven't touched server bots. I probably should at some point, but I can't get my head round them. The bagpipes, thank you very much, Miss MT Kaysen. I'm so glad I don't have a scream or a jump alert. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I'll go in and I'll have a look and maybe reset right back and choose the best one. Yeah, like bagpipes, that's why they're in there. I'm 50% Scots. I love bagpipes. Probably no sound played, IPR. I thought I had sorted that as well, but no. I'll just gonna have. I think tomorrow I'll spend the morning and just focus in on it. In fact, let me make a note so I can remind myself. "3D plus emotes." So no sound, right. I made a note of that. I have myself a little notebook, and if I need to do something, I write it in, and then that way I don't forget. Sticky notes. Love it. I've never thought about colour coding them, but then I don't really use sticky notes that much. I tend to like me little books. Spiral bound book and a good pen. But yeah, I do need to make lists, otherwise I most definitely forget everything. Brain like a sieve. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, definitely IPA. That would be cool. I mean, I've lost my little chat window that I used to have. I wanted to change it anyway, but I hadn't touched it, and I can't even find it now. It's just disappeared. Oh, yeah, sorry. Gotta have them at some point. I'm afraid it's a Twitch thing. No, no. And welcome back. I was typing a message to say I'm really sorry, but it's a Twitch thing. You've got to have them. I got rid of the re-rolls, the pre-rolls. I hope nobody had ads when they landed on the stream to start off with, because I think that's very off-putting. But yeah, in return, I've got to have them later on. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Mr. Mongoose. At least that's one thing I've done that works. Yeah, no, I don't like pre-roll ads myself, so, you know, what if I hit a stream and I get hit with pre-rolls before I get to see what the stream's about, I take off. Yeah, you know, what, 1.5, 2, 3 minutes worth at the beginning. No, can't be bothered with that. Can you? I've never found that. I just get different ads. It's just like, no, thank you. So that was one of the things I really didn't want, was for people to land on my stream and be hit by ads right at the start. I wonder how he can tell then. Because I can never tell at the start when they were on the start. I mean, no, I just don't want ads at the beginning. I really don't. I know it's a bit of a pain when it's during the actual stream as well, but I mean, it's the better of two evils, isn't it, really? Yeah. I think it's split up into 1.5 minutes every so often, every half an hour or an hour or something. Yeah. But I mean, 3 minutes only takes out 1.5 minutes ad. Ooh. And gives you sort of an hour. Whereas with a game like Bitcraft Online, where a lot of it is you're static and you're working on something, it's not a hardship, is it? You can go, you can grab a drink, you can hydrate yourself, you can move around a bit during the ads. And you're not really missing a whole lot other than chatter. And I tend to stop when there is ads until people come back. Or at least I try to anyway. thank you very much for the bits, MT. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. I tell you, they make me jump. I've actually, I've woken my husband up. This here is my hubby, Berneth. I just can't even think how long I've been doing this for. It's most of the stream, I think. Yeah, I've had a couple of level ups. Sorry, I'm helping for the experience, but all of these bars are to put towards making everybody an epic tool of their choice. That's been organised by Rybo, who's the settlement leader. So he's going to make us all an epic tool of our choice. And I've chosen a fishing rod. Oh, bagpipes do something to me, I tell you. My dad was Scots and he was very patriotic. So New Year's Eve, he'd take us up to the village where he was born for Hogbenay, as they call it up there. And he would disappear for a week and I'd have to stay with me Granny Chris. Yes, there is fishing. I run a fishing event every Wednesday. I was going to say Friday. That's not me. That is Tony the Bard. I run a fishing event for the region and we've had some really good flotillas. Meat of the same tier. You create the chum, and then what the beauty of chum is that you can find a chum hole of fish. Let me show you what I mean, because that doesn't sound right. You can find a spot for, say for instance, here we go, tier 3. You're looking for schools of greenhorn gobu, and you place this one piece of chum and anybody in the region can fish that spot for 15 minutes with you. So the more people that fish it, the more beneficial that chum has been. What happened? Hello, Captain Cookie. How are you? Welcome in. You snuck in while I was explaining about chum in a very boring manner. Oh, did I really? Well, that is either OBS or it is our internet. Staggering. Hi there, Captain Cookie. How are you doing? Yeah, it might be. It might be. I'll not out the internet provider because they might chuck us off, but Yeah, OBS for me normally just cuts out and then starts up again. Oh, have you? Oh, I'm going to have a look now. Where are we? Discord. There it is. Aww. Look at that sunset. You still can't beat the game. It's a beautiful game. But it's very difficult to play nowadays. I will come in. And I'll do a test a test mining session. I do miss it. I miss going in and playing with people, but when it's so complicated that you can't get your head around what you're doing. Welcome back, Firefox. I don't know. I just think they're going a little bit OTT with the realism. Oh, I very well know what could go wrong, IPA. I mean, we've had asked that question before, and I nearly killed you coming into land, so more fool you. You need more than med pens. That was a sneaky little smile, Firefox. I'm in region 12, Captain Cookie. Mythic Makers. Yeah, I like that. Smackcidence is exactly what my forte is. Yes, I'm in R12, Captain Cookie. Did you? Have you moved out of region 12 then? I like that as well, Mr. Mongoose. Ship hugs, yeah. I certainly nearly hugged IPA. Oh, have you now? You just travelling around? There was myself and my other half, Berneth. We went to region 14 today for the tundra to have a look, see what we could see. I don't think I've ever been in the tundra before, ever, in the game. R18. Oh, nice. Originally, when I spawned into the game for this EA2, I spawned in at R9. And I was going to join Tony the Bard's settlement. But then I was coerced into joining and coming to R12. And I really loved Region 9 in EA1. It was such a lovely community. So it was a shame that we've all kind of all split up into different areas, but I really am. I've found my feet over here. I enjoy it, and I love me fishing. Yeah, I know what you're doing, IPA. I know exactly what you're doing. Oh, look at the sunset. Oh, that's lovely. It's a very picturesque game. Oh, nice. Have you been to any of the fishing events yet, Captain Cookie? Because I know Tony does his fishing frenzy on a Friday, but we have, in Region 12, we have an event on a Wednesday. Where we go out chum fishing. The pine forests are quite picturesque, I think. Yeah, I like the waterfalls. Unless my boat won't go up one, and then I don't like them at all. What have you been making, Firefox? What are you having? We had a lamb stew. It was the best. Yeah, lamb's lovely. We had lamb leg, and hubby butchered it up and made a delicious stew with it. Oh, I love butternut squash. Oh, very nice. Yes. Oh, I can't have mac and cheese because of the pasta, and I can't have red potatoes. I can't have any coloured potatoes. Can't have potatoes, full stop. What did we have in this mixed in with it? There was, I call them mangelwurzels, just because I can't remember the name of them, but there are, hubby uses them as an alternative to potatoes because I'm on a keto diet. I know, it's got to do it though. I've lost over a stone, so I'm keep going. Oh, what the heck do they call them? I can't remember what they call it. Not Brussels sprouts. Nah, banned in our house. I would go on a purely potato diet as well, but I think my hubby might have something to say about that. And my doctor certainly would for the weight I would put on. We had little tiny baby carrots whole in there. We had tiny baby parsnips. And I beg your pardon. Yeah, they do have a bit of a nice. Oh, I can't eat Brussels sprouts. They've got the most obnoxious taste. They smell horrible when they're cooking. Oh, they don't taste anything like cabbage. No, it wasn't. It was celeriac. That was what it was. And he cut it, diced it up into small potato-sized pieces that were cooked in the stew. And then we had shallots and, oh my God, mushrooms. And there was something else he put in there. And it was just delicious. Yes. What, disguise it? Garlic, onions, and cheese to it. What, to Brussels sprouts? Sorry. I don't care how you try to disguise them. They are banned. They're banned in my house. There's neither me nor my husband likes them. And it's such a shame because we go round to mother-in-law's for Sunday meals normally. I mean, she's in hospital at the moment, not very well, but generally we go round for Sunday lunch. And Christmas Day, she has the tiniest little portion of Brussels sprouts because she loves them. Doesn't come anywhere near us. Oh yeah, daikon radish is lovely. I love it. Shredded up into thin strips and pickled. Really? Ooh, I shall pass that tip on to hubby. Apparently, stew or roast daikon radish, and it's about as realistic as you can get for potato. Didn't know that. Awesome.
What, in texture or?
Is that in texture, MT? He says, yes, indeed. He likes to stew it in broth or a beef stew exactly like potato. It tastes nearly the same and has the same texture.
You told him about Celerak.
Yes, yeah. Flavour and texture. Awesome. We're going to try that then. If I can eat daikon radish instead of tatey and it tastes like potato, I will be so happy because I miss me potatoes. It takes too long stewing. Well, we've got a slow cooker we tend to do with stews in anyway, so it can sit in there and stew all day. If it tastes like potato, it's going in. If you're telling me fibs, though. Okay, I'll believe you. Thousands wouldn't. I remember you saying you wouldn't do any more flipping of them scream jumps, but well, we know how that went, don't we? Oh, how many more is on this? I can't stay up this long. I wanted to finish this off, but there's still a good 20 odd thousand here. It's going to take forever. So when you stew it, it loses the radishy bite. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised. Is it the really long cylinder type daikon radish? The moolies? Because if it is, I can grow them on my allotment plot this year. Very exciting. Oh, a different potato substitute. We've been using celeriac as like a mashed potato topping. Long ones or the short, squat, turnipy type. Okay. Oh, well, that's good to know. I've got the moolies, which grow huge. Well, about an hour ago, if not more, I said I was going to go at 10:30. It is now 11:15. I'll give it to 10:30 and then I am definitely stopping the stream because I need to go to bed. Do you know, I'd forgotten all about that. That's hilarious, MT. Mooley's always remind you of Kenneth Williams in The Ballad of the Wogglers Mooley. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that is so funny. And it's funny enough, as soon as he said that, I could envisage him. Oh, I want one of those. What is it? I do like my little lion though, he's cute. My little lion cub. Oh, we got another ad. Welcome back. That was a quick one, wasn't it? Are we nearly done? No. Will we be done soon? Possibly. Oh, did you? For dog food? It was I got the cat food yesterday. That was funny. Oh, nice. Dog food WD-40, an anime-themed racing game. And Taco Bell. Nice. Welcome back, Firefox. Sorry about that. I don't know why they picked on you for the longest ads. Oh dear. God knows what Minnie looks at. I mean, dog food, WD-40 in an anime-themed racing game, I just can't. Really? Where's the WD-40 come from in the dog food then? I reckon they'll be starting to come out soon, because I reckon the end of this year they're going to bring that out for Christmas. Oh, have they, Mr. Mongoose? Oh. I've not caught any yet. WD-40 for your mower. Are you trying to convince me that you use your mower, Minnie? I think somebody's fibbing. Oh, that's sad. I don't think I've ever owned anything other than a push-me-pull-you mower, and that's hard work. I didn't like it. But yes, I garden too. I like to grow me veg. Is there not somebody that can fix it for you, Minnie? Is you not got a lawnmower fixer man close by? Get out there with some secateurs. You're fond of a treat, aren't you, MT? I don't think so. You'd have a bat like mine. He has things to fix it. Hammers work. Sometimes. Yeah. I know everything's expensive these days, so that's a good idea. Hire a few goats. Just stuff them in the garden and shut the gate. If you find a couple of days, look at that, I've got another level up. They will eat anything. I've watched them on YouTube. That's how sad I am. I love it. The before and afters. I wouldn't want to have them for a long time because they're quite difficult to look after as an animal. Yeah, exactly. I can't be doing with screaming at 5 a.m, I tell you. A bit like me when bloody MT comes in and throws a screaming thing into the chat. 6 foot off the flipping bed in the dark, I tell you. That's hilarious, Firefox. She has two. She's home, and you can see how much FedEx will charge me to ship them to the... I love it. And just see the postman turning up with a couple of goats on the leash and his bag with his mail. Hilarious. I wouldn't want to. They'd be eating the straps on the suitcases and all kinds. Oh, that's just too funny to imagine. Can you imagine it? Dear me, it'd be mayhem. Oh, hey. There'd be an awful lot of people thinking up for lost luggage. I'm going to have that vision in my head all night now. I'll probably dream about goats and planes. That's exactly the sort of thing a goat would do, though, isn't it? Eat the cable for the rudder. Hilarious. Hey, they do mow the lawns, though. Have you not... YouTube it. I can, because you're the cause of most of them. Most of them are nightmares, so that's MT's fault. Oh, how many more of these do I have to do? How to fix your goat mower 3000. Sorry. Oh my God, you cracked me up, Minnie. Oh, I'm crying. Oh dear me, you can need more than gloves, I know. Welly boots. Oh, my sides are aching now. How to fix your goat? Well, that's hilarious. Oh, oh, lovely. Oh. Oh, don't. Oh, I see. Oh, dear me. Start advancing on that goat with a wrench and its eyes go real wide. Oh, dear me. Oh, neither can I, Firefox. That is hilarious. You approach the goat wearing a helmet, a cup and a wrench. With a bin lid for protection. I forgot you don't get metal bins these days, do you? Mine's... Yeah, I've got ribcage, definitely. I'm trying not to think of it, because if I do... ban goat talk. Oh, I'm gonna stop. I've totally lost it, Minnie. I can't cope. Oh. Oh, lordy. That just conjured up some really wonderful images of goats. Oh. Oh, Lord, I'm crying here. Honestly, my sides are killing me. Oh. All right. Let's calm it down. Mr. Mongoose, I'm going to ban you if you keep that up. I can't do this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. You can choose both here in the UK, so. Ah, oh, I can't do this. This is thank God I've only got 6,740 to go. Oh, bless. An impact wrench. Which ones are those? Are those the ones that have the really weird head on them? I'm trying really hard not to laugh, but I've just got this image in my head now. Oh, Lordy, I might have to change me emotes to goats now. Ah. I'm not even going to ask why. Keep it clean, stop. Keep it clean. I've only just become a Bitcraft partner. I don't want them to take it away yet. Oh. Now, Mr. Mongoose. I don't know whether I should be saying that. Oh dear. I know what he's like. Got a mod with him on Cobra Stream. Some of the things that come out, honestly. Oh, that is such a good belly laugh. I've not had one of those in a long time. And much as I hate to say it, I ain't gonna make this 47,600. No, it's not. It's 476,740. I come close though. I know you are, Firefox. You're always good. No, it was 476,000. 47,000. Am I having a laugh or what? I can't see. It's from crying. Well, after my ribs hurt as well. Definitely you are, Mr. Mongoose. Definitely. Well, my energy's about to deplete, and I think I am going to close down the stream for tonight. It has been hilarious. So thank you all for making my night. It's been the best laugh I've had in ages. I will be streaming tomorrow for anybody who still needs to get their cube, if it is still going, because they did say up until the 6th, so it might not be going all day. But anyway, I will try and get on as early as I can, and I'll just stream and I'll do whatever I need to do in the game, and it'll give everybody the opportunity to get their drops for the last time. And so I'm going to say good night. Love yous all, and thank you very much for such a good laugh. I will see everybody hopefully tomorrow. Okay, good night. Oh, the goat dream's going to be amazing. Nighty night, folks. Hilarious. I've got to go. I'm dying here. Okay. Night night all. Thank you.